Welcome back to GameVault HQ. Today we're taking a look at something really cool. Metaphor, ReFantazio. It's a new fantasy game that mixes classic JRPG storytelling with some unexpected features. So get ready as we dive into this exciting game. Metaphor ReFantazio is made by Katsura Hoshino, the creator of Persona 3, 4, and 5. If you've been looking for a game with that same kind of unique storytelling, but in a fantasy setting, this is it. The game takes you through an amazing, mysterious world full of magic, political drama, and epic battles. The story is intense and has many layers, but it's not too complicated. It pulls you in right away and keeps you interested the whole time. The visuals of Metaphor ReFantazio are like a dream in the best way possible. Imagine detailed castles, strange creatures, and beautiful landscapes that look like they could be from a Studio Ghibli movie. Everything fits together really well. The bright environments make the world feel alive, and each new area is amazing to explore. From busy cities to peaceful forests, the different locations keep things interesting without feeling out of place. The attention to detail in the environments makes it easy to lose yourself in the game, and the visuals are a big part of why the experience feels so magical. The combat in Metaphor ReFantazio is a mix of turn-based and real-time action. It's fast but also strategic, and you have to think carefully in each fight. You can't just mash buttons and expect to win. Enemies have patterns and weaknesses, and you often need a specific strategy to beat them, which keeps you thinking. The combat system is challenging, but it's really rewarding when you figure out the best way to win. There are also lots of abilities and spells to choose from, which lets you customize how you fight. As you progress, you'll unlock new skills and upgrades that keep the combat feeling fresh and exciting. One of the best parts of Metaphor is the character development. The characters aren't just your typical fantasy heroes. They are complex, each with their own struggles, insecurities, and dreams. The game makes you care about each of them, and by the time you reach the big moments in the story, you feel a real connection to them. Their personal stories fit perfectly into the main plot, giving you emotional moments that feel natural. The relationships between the characters are also a highlight as they grow and change over time. The dialogue is well written, and the interactions between the characters feel real, adding depth to the overall story. The music? It's fantastic. Shoji Meguro, who did the music for the Persona games, delivers it again here. The soundtrack goes from orchestral to modern beats, and it always fits the mood perfectly. During big boss fights, the music gets your adrenaline going, while the softer tracks make the quiet moments more emotional. The music really adds to the game and makes the experience even better. It's not just background noise, it's a key part of what makes the game so immersive. The way the music changes to match the intensity of the gameplay or the emotions of a scene really draws you in and keeps you engaged. But the game isn't perfect. Sometimes the pacing slows down, and some parts of the game can feel like filler, like side missions that aren't very interesting. There are also times when the game's ambition makes it feel a bit overwhelming. Still, these issues don't take away from the fact that this is a great JRPG, full of passion and creativity. The pacing issues are mostly noticeable in the middle sections of the game, where the story takes a bit of a backseat to exploration and side content. However, if you enjoy taking your time and really getting to know the world, these slower moments can still be fun. Metaphor ReFantazio isn't just a game, it's an experience for those who love deep storytelling, creative combat, and characters that stay with you long after you finish. If you like Persona but want something with more of a fantasy twist, this is the game for you. It has some quirks that could use fixing, but what ambitious JRPG doesn't? The world building is rich, with lore that you can discover through exploration and talking to NPCs. This makes the game feel like a living, breathing place, and it adds a lot of depth to the experience. We give Metaphor ReFantazio an 8.5 out of 10. If you're ready for a unique adventure that will challenge you and make you care about the characters, you should check it out. There's a lot to love here, and even with its flaws, it's a game that's worth your time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments what you think about Metaphor ReFantazio. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.